welcome back to This, That, and More. My name is Jackie. If this is your first time, welcome, and if it's not, well, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch today's video. It's going to be organizing my pantry, and as you saw in the beginning of the clip, I showed you what the entire closet looked like. So this is the before, and then we're going to work on the after. So to start off, I'm gonna have my garbage can here first. I'm gonna go through every basket and see if there's anything that has been expired or anything that needs to be thrown away because it's empty and it was put back there, or it's just not enough item to continue to store if it's like almost empty. So I'm gonna do that first so that I don't have to take my garbage can to my dining room, which I'm gonna be using my dining room as my workstation. So that is why I'm gonna empty out first the garbage things, and then the rest will transfer. There was a lot of things that had expired, so you can see me emptying out a lot into the trash. A lot of things were from 2020 and a lot of things were from 2021. But majority of the things that I threw away were from 2020. In the pandemic, we all went a little crazy. There was not so much items being found in the store, so we kept restocking items, and there was going to be a food store shortage, so we just went ahead and restocked. So I had to throw a lot of multiple items because it did get to expire and we didn't get to use it. So that was pretty sad, but I'm glad that I was able to clean this out. Definitely for self-note, and for you guys, you should definitely go through your pantry at least 6 months, just so that you can take a look and see if anything has expired or anything needs to be restocked. But that is something I need to work on myself. Just want to show you what it looks like so far on my table before I work on the pantry. This is the mess that I have created. Not too pretty, but it's gonna be beautiful, I promise. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to be doing today is actually removing the names off of these bins. So these bins are older, they're from the DollarTree, but I've actually got them in 2020. Right when the pandemic hit, I started watching YouTube a lot, and I saw a lot of videos of organizing your pantry and things like that. So I grabbed these at the DollarTree. They still have them till today, so if you like them, you can go and grab them and watch the video that I actually did about a couple of weeks ago of the DollarTree haul, so that you can see all of the different types that they have. And go to different Dollar Trees because a lot of them have different ones, different colors, so it just depends on your style. So these are already written on, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove them with some acetone because this was a permanent marker and it didn't come off just with soap and water. So I'm going to use acetone to remove it, and then I will be adding on the labels that I've already made on the Cricut machine, which that video will be coming up soon on how to make those labels and how I made them and managed using my Cricut. But I am doing this first because I wanted to kind of get this part out of the way, and so I have all my bins here that I have in my pantry, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 6 medium size and I have 2 small ones, which are these over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and first do the labels. Once I do the labels, then I'm gonna go ahead and put the items that are on this table into the bins that it belongs to. Once I do that, then I will go ahead and fill my containers. So my containers for like my flour, my rice, my baking soda, things like that. I'm gonna fill up the containers. I had it actually here before, but I moved it to the kitchen so I can have more space to work on the bins first, and then that way I can then move to the next step. This is gonna be a 2-part video, so it's a lot of work. I have a lot of things, and the only reason why I'm doing a 2-part video is because I really want to work in my pantry as well. So go ahead and grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get started. All of the bins have now been wiped down, and even though I've cleared everything out from the marker, it still left a stain behind, as you can see. So the ones that happened to, I would just use the opposite side of the bin. And this is the vinyl that I chose for my label. It is a black vinyl, so I want to have black writings or black names on my label because I have the white bin, so I think that will go perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and show you step by step on how I did the label. So except for the actual part of making it on the machine, that will be in more detail in my video that I will be posting soon on my first impression and how to create a label. But this is just showing you once the label is done what the process is. I will be very honest with you guys, I am still learning the roundabouts of the Cricut machine. There's times where I feel like, I should just write the words on this bin, right? Even my husband said that's so much work, but it does look so much prettier and more neat, and it looks very high-end when the product is finished. But it does take some getting used to, and I still have a lot to learn. So this is the transfer paper that you have to, or transfer tape is what it's called, I should say. Transfer tape that you will use to transfer your label to your bin or container. I don't know if it's because of my nails, but I find this task one of the most difficult tasks out of this entire project. But after it is done, after you have removed the transfer tape, you lay it on the actual label, and then you have to use this little tool. I don't even know what it's called, but basically it's a kind of like a scraper, and you just have to use that to press the tape more into the label so that it can kind of adhere to the tape, and you can transfer the letterings onto the tape, and then from the tape it goes onto the bin. So here are the bins with their labels on it. I really love the way it turned out. It just takes it to another level. I wasn't 100% good on positioning the labels on every bin at the same height, but that's okay. I also went ahead and did the tops of my canisters, which you can see back there. So you're gonna see this all when I put it together. So if you are new to this channel, I wanted to just give you a little bit of history about myself. My name is Jackie. I've been married for 21 years to my husband, Jose, wonderful man, and I'm very grateful for him. We currently are living in Florida. We just purchased our home in 2019, and it is a fixer-upper. It was built in 1974, so we are taking one space at a time and making it a house to a home, making it cozy, making it what we like, and tailoring it to ourselves. So I want to take you along in that journey, and I've been watching YouTube for such a long time, watching creators do this type of content, and I say, you know what, why not start my own YouTube channel? So that is where we are. I've only been doing this for about 3 weeks and I am loving it. So I want to take you along in this journey, and I hope that if you want to watch this type of content of DIYs, space makeover, just chit chat videos, and things like that, then you will subscribe to my channel and then you will give this video a thumbs up. If you are liking the video so far, please leave a comment below. It helps me and just to know what kind of content people want to watch. So I appreciate you. I thank you for stopping by and for becoming part of my YouTube channel family. So don't forget to subscribe before you leave. It is finally done. All of the bins have been organized and I am so happy that the task has been completed. It took forever, but it is done. I will say that out of all of the closets that I have organized so far, this has been the one with the most items I have to go through and things to throw away, and it's still not done completely, but this step is done. So I'm very happy about that. So a few items did not make it into a bin. These items in the back need a bin to go into, so I have to stop by DollarTree and get about 2 or 3 more bins. The front items are items that are going to be refilling my container. So actually this mashed potato is in the wrong place because that is for the container, but these front items are for the containers and the back items are for the bins. Alright guys, so it is the next day and I have all my storage containers now laid out here in front of me so I can start refilling each of these containers. The ones in the back had their items already from before, so they're gonna stay back there. I don't need to refill those, but the front ones do need to be refilled and cleaned. I also went ahead and cleaned out those jars on the left hand side. Those are glass and those have been cleaned, and then I have my cereal and my rice jar. are all the containers cleaned, labeled, and refilled. Look how beautiful it turned out. I am happy with the way it looks, and I think it looks amazing. FYI, I know that oatmeal is one word. I had to split it so that it would fit into the label. I actually started out with just the words, like the way I did the bin, and I'll show you here. I just did mashed potatoes, but all of the containers were not as clean as this one. Some got stained with the marker, so I had to opt out for the actual label. And I made a mistake and put the label on the front part of the container, and it should have been in the back so we can see it as we grab it out of the pantry. But no one will know the difference, just you guys that I told you. So everything is great. For the video purpose, I went ahead and put everything back into this pantry, but the pantry is not completed. I do need to go ahead and paint the pantry. I also have to buy new contact paper so I can redo the shelves, but I wanted you to just have a visual of what the pantry will look once everything was into the pantry. I also needed a visual for myself, and I am so happy with the way it will look once the pantry is completed. But I kind of just wanted to show you ahead of time, so please ignore all of the ugliness of the shelves, because those contact paper were here when I first moved in. So it will be beautiful, but just go ahead and take in and appreciate the containers and the bins. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the second half of this project next week. Have a wonderful day.